Plex near Balboa Park are worried they won't be able to park in front of their own home soon. Hear from the residents and the city.
Still looking at a chance for additional light showers in our forecast for tonight, but are we done with the weather impact alert days? I'll have your answer.
The owner of a popular Mission Beach taco shop has been detained by ICE. Now his family and customers are pleading for his release.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, there's been a big increase in online holiday scams. We'll give you some tips on how to protect yourself.
I'm learning how to spin Skate with 8 at the Liberty Station Rady Children's Ice Rink.
Thanksgiving dinner for 4 for under $50. Let me show you how I did it.
Connecting generations between the ages of 10 and 100 with patriotism.
CBS 8 News live at 6 starts now.
It's going to be impossible for us, absolutely impossible.
Just seems like I'm going to be walking a lot more and parking as far away as I can.
We begin tonight with frustrations from people who live near Balboa Park, as they say the city of San Diego's new parking plan not only is inconvenient, but it could also price them out of parking at home altogether. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Some people reached out to CBS 8 telling us they are running out of options. Our Alex Cheney joins us live with the growing frustrations and what residents want from city leaders. Alex?
I spoke to lots of really frustrated residents today. They all live here at this apartment complex on 6th Avenue, which is just across the street from Balboa Park. Now, with the city's new plan, all of these spots that are right in front of the homes, this is where they usually park, but now they're worried they could be priced out of parking in these spots.
I don't know where we're going to park. I don't know where. Where are we going to park?
Kim Davies, along with several other residents on 6th Avenue, are unsure about the future of where to park. Their building doesn't have a garage or driveways, so they have to park on the street.
Well, it's really frustrating, and sometimes you're going round and around and around, and it takes a lot of time.
As part of the Balboa parking changes with the city, they've begun to install parking meters on 6th Avenue. The spots are free for now, but soon the rates will be $2.50 an hour with a 4-hour maximum. Residents say they don't have the money to pay for it.
Nobody can afford to park here. I can tell you right now, nobody in this complex can afford to park in front of our house, in front of our residents, at the rates they're proposing.
Right now, residents park on 6th Avenue if there's a spot, or nearby on 5th Avenue that has a 2-hour limit.
I always have a 2-hour alarm on my phone, and then now with this site isn't even an option because I don't want to pay to park here. I live here.
Residents here say they've contacted the city and Councilmember Stephen Whitburn's office about the issue. One resident said she'd like to see a parking permit similar to the one in Hillcrest.
The only thing I can think of is if they give residents a permit of some kind so that we can actually park by where we live.
We reached out to the city and Councilmember Stephen Whitburn's office this morning, but have not heard back yet. We will update the story as soon as we hear back. So it is these safety cones right here. Eventually, that's where the meters are going to go when they start charging the folks for parking here. Here's the issue. Imagine having to pay every day just to park the car at your house, and then have to move it every 4 hours. They want a solution, and they want it soon before these meters go into place. I'm Alex Cheney, CBS 8.
We can certainly understand those frustrations. Thanks, Alex. All right, we saw more rain across the already soaked San Diego today.
Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis joins us for an early look at what we saw and how the weekend is shaping up. Carlene.
The weekend is shaping up to be drier, but yeah, we definitely had some additional wet weather in our forecast for today. And when we take a look at the last 2 days with this last system of the week, we were talking about seeing more than an inch of rainfall for National City. I was driving through it earlier. Yeah, we definitely had some of that rain that was still going, getting pretty close to about a 1/4 of an inch for Vista. At that mark, that was for Escondido. Also talking about a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, and that is for downtown. We have some additional lighter showers on the way, and that's going to bring maybe an additional 1/10 of an inch, and seeing maybe potentially another 1/4 of an inch for downtown. So that's going to be as we go into the overnight hours and then through early tomorrow morning. So we are seeing some light showers out there, a little bit more of a moderate pocket that's near Mount Laguna, but overall light showers really favoring the mountains as well as for the desert. You have that influx that moves in, but it's going to be relatively light as we go into the overnight hours, or hey, maybe he's still up. It's a Friday night, no judgment. You have that moving through. That's going to be from downtown all the way towards the mountains around 2:20 in the morning. You are looking at some moderate rainfall by about 5:40 in the morning for the mountains as well as for the desert, and then that activity looks to clear out as we go into the afternoon hours. We'll take a look at your complete forecast coming up. Carlo.
All right, we'll see you in a few. Thanks, Carlene. And as always, you can find our extended weather forecast on CBS 8 Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Tonight, we are learning more about President Trump's plan to expand offshore oil drilling, including areas off the coasts of California, Florida, and Alaska.
The effort is already facing strong pushback from environmental groups and state leaders. CBS 8 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh explains what this could mean moving forward.
Leaders have been sounding the alarm bells even before the plan was unveiled, writing letters of opposition, citing the economic and environmental impacts of past oil spills.
Expanding offshore oil drilling is a really bad idea.
The more we drill, the more we spill.
Strong opposition already to President Donald Trump's proposal to reopen California's coast to offshore drilling.
Dead on arrival. Dead on arrival.
Newsom calls the plan idiotic as he and other Democratic leaders vow they will not stand by. California has largely stayed away from offshore drilling for decades, since the disastrous 1969 Santa Barbara oil spill, which environmental advocates call
the birth of the environmental movement in California and in the United States.
The U.S. Department of the Interior says the plan is part of Trump's efforts to restore American energy dominance. The plan pitches offshore lease sales spanning over 1 billion acres, including 6 along the California coast between 2027 and 2030. Nothing is finalized. Each lease sale faces environmental review and a 60-day public comment period set to begin Monday. Then,
oil companies bid on specific 3x3 lease areas.
We are very dependent on foreign oil and foreign products. It is critical for our national security that we become energy independent.
But opponents argue there are economic risks. Different sectors competing in offshore waters like military operations, marine transportation, commercial and recreational fishing, tourism and recreation.
95% of the marine economy is everything from tourism to ship and boat building to living resources, fishing industry, that kind of thing. And about 5% of the GDP is offshore oil and gas.
And environmental risks like to the Dungeness crab, kelp forests, offshore islands, and coastal wetlands.
Where we feel like the federal agencies are breaking the law, California will step up.
If we're going to get away from oil and gas, we do it over a transition over a long period of time.
Experts point out the Biden administration had the fewest number of offshore lease sales, while President Trump has said he wants to have more than any previous administration. Jenny Huh, CBS 8.
Thanks, Jenny. Okay, while you're out hunting for great deals this holiday shopping season, scammers are busy hunting you and your personal information using fake websites offering deep discounts and tricky text messages aimed at getting you to click on a dangerous link. And tonight, we're working for you, helping you avoid becoming a target.
CBS 8's David Godfredson talked with San Diego County District Attorney Summer Stephan about what you should look out for this season.
Well, there's definitely an increase around the holiday season with scams. We're seeing a quadruple increase over the last couple of years in scams in general.
San Diego County District Attorney Summer Stephan says the holidays are the perfect time for scammers to target online shoppers because everyone's in a rush to buy.
Slow down and pay attention to all the details of what you are seeing in terms of an advertisement.
If you notice a product offered at an outrageous discount, as the saying goes, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Many of these items are posted on fake websites, and once you enter your credit card info, the product never arrives.
They'll change one letter, but when you quickly are looking at it, you think that this is a trusted source.
On websites you don't recognize, try Googling the name of the company and add the word scam to see if any bad reviews come up.
If you insist on buying something from a location that you are not fully familiar with, then at least use a credit card and not a debit card so you can have a chance to stop the charges.
And when it comes to unsolicited emails or text messages, the DA says steer clear.
Anything that is unsolicited, where it's telling you there's something is wrong with the PayPal, your Amazon account is going to close. Any kind of solicitation with regard to gift cards or paying through gift cards, or we need to verify your gift card number, so go ahead and scratch that gift card number and give it to us. All of those things are going to be scams.
And don't forget the porch pirates. Leaving deliveries on your front porch for a long time is an invitation for them to be stolen. Many companies now offer a place where you can pick up your deliveries in person. Working for you, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
Good advice there. Thanks, David. Remember, if there's something you'd like us to look into, email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.
Desperate pleas from the friends and family of a Mission Beach taco shop owner who's currently in ICE custody.
That story is still ahead. Plus, with money tight for a lot of families and Thanksgiving less than a week away, we're sharing where San Diegans can get a free turkey this weekend.
Hello, I'm Abby Black, and we're live in Liberty Station at the Rady Children's Ice Rink for Skate with 8. Come out and join us for some magic of the holiday season.